we are up on the roof. This is our 50,000 square foot building. We have this guy welding patches over the T-joints. And this here is the TPO. This is the 80 millimeter, which is the thickest you can get. It's glued in on here. We've attached it here with this screws, the big long screws, and this has the big washers. This is the thickest, toughest TPO that money can buy. That's what I wanted. And so this is where the air conditioner is going. That's the bumper. They got that wood over top of there in case it rains. And what you see there is a robot. They're using that to weld it in. This is strong. We got an awful lot of roofers up here. Now go on over here. And every joint right there, they're going to have to weld patch over that. This is welded in with heat, kind of like a heat gun. That's what that robot is. Guiding it back home. This here's the top of the decking. Here's the rest of the ISO board. Guys are gluing that stuff down, jumping on it to stick it down. TPO that's going over top of that. Look how thick that ISO board is. It's like it's a good 4 inches thick. And that's next to my shoe here. That's going to create a very high value of insulation. Earlier on in another video, when we can hear the banging, that was these here getting blasted in by it. It's like a 22 shell. It's a Hilti. It's a special tool. Anyway, that brings those in. There's the parapet wall. There's the rest of the ISO board. Lots and lots of markers for Firestone. This is Firestone TPO. They glue it down, screw it in. There's those guys making sure it's all stuck to the glue. It's built to last. Now, if you notice, there's quite a bit of a slope on this. And I did that on purpose because last time we didn't have enough slope on the roof and we had leaks. It rains a lot in Dallas. You want to have a big slope. Big slope means the water's not going to pool and it'll run down. And you're not going to have stinking leaks, which I hate. Can't stand a leak. Holy crap, we're way up in the air. Look at that. Anyway, there's the other building. I'll go up a little bit. And now you can see the decking's been done on the other building. It's waiting to get inspected. And once that happens, we'll start doing the TPO there as well. Here's the washer set here. So they're going to put the screws in and they're going to screw down the ends of this. That's called mechanically fastened. That's what that is. Here's the guy welding patches. I've got a heat gun like that. You get a little roller and you heat it up and roll it on. Hola, hola. And what that does is it gives a little bit of extra protection. Every joint you have to have that. And you certainly don't want any leaks. And sometimes over time, wind and stuff like that, these corners right here, stuff put together can leak. That's why you put a round patch or a target on top of those. So you got your own electricity there. Got a loud compressor thing. We'll walk past that. Go over here. Those guys are smart to put a porta potty up here. Boy, it's quite a view of downtown Irvington. Up yonder's downtown, there's downtown Dallas. Kind of a smoggy day today. Anyway, and going over here, boy, this is high up in the air. Look at that. This is cool. They got a cable here for safety to pull people in. You know, this is the highest, tallest building in this whole neighborhood by far. We're way up above everybody else, which is good, because people will notice us. That way tenants can go, oh wow, that building stands out, and hopefully give us the amount of rents that we need. Here's another one of these patches right here. Here's targets here on every joint on the corner where that stuff's been roofed in. Here's other ones, targets. Every time you get a joint on TPO, you need to have a patch over top welded in. Here, here. And the reason why you put these patches and these welds on here, it holds it together so it won't come loose and start to leak. Last thing we want is roof leaks. And my guess is the amount of work going into this, these guys are doing a really good job. There shouldn't be much for leaks. This is really thick stuff, man, 80 millimeters. Kind of hard to work with, but it's by far the toughest roofing material you can get. Most of these industrial buildings will go ahead and put in a 60 millimeter. Not us, man. We went 80. We're not fooling around. Here's these guys working on the end. This should be done pretty soon. My guess is this roof should be completed. Today's Thursday. They might get it done by tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe Monday next week. Oh, and then here's something else interesting. Once this section is down, then they put another piece that goes over top of the parapet wall. This is a parapet wall, and so this wall somewhat hides the equipment on the roof, the air conditioning and stuff like that. Here's their safety stuff that they got put up with the cable. Anyways, this over top creates a situation where you don't have water running down and running down inside, so it keeps all the water on the outside of the building. You should have no problem with leaks, and you don't need a gutter with this either, because all the water, it's going to fall into the center and it'll all run across here all the way to the back. We will have a gutter in the back, but we don't need gutters on the sides on the account of this that goes over, and whatever hits the side of the building will just run down. My neighbors also got TPO. We're way higher than that. Man, I'm really getting jazzed. This is so cool. All right, guys.